Oh, I have chills. I have chills. I have chills. Oh, why hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and to another reaction video. My name is Andrea Silvestro. I'm a singer-songwriter. I just released a new song, so if you want to go check it out, here's a little clip of it.
I'm disconnected from events, why linger? That's why these nights are rare. If I get to thinking, it's guaranteed that I'll get here.
But it's a very important song to me, so you should go check it out. I'm really proud of it. And today we're here to watch Alip Ba Ta doing Arijit Singh Tum Hi Ho fingerstyle cover. This is actually a real worlds colliding type of situation because I've watched Arijit Singh on my channel before. I've enjoyed him, and now Alip Ba Ta, who I also have watched, is covering one of his songs. Isn't that kind of crazy? I feel like that's kind of reaction inception. But also, additionally, it's the holiday season, and if you want to check out some really fun holiday gifts, if you are stumped on what to get, I have some recommendations for you. First off, harem pants. Harem pants is great. On harem pants website, Andrea, for 10% off. Best, most comfortable pants ever. Also, if you're trying to get into music this year, Audio-Technica headphones, I'm using them to react and watch nowadays because it helps with the audio quality. Now let's get on. Oh. This is already magic. Already this cover feels like magic to me. I think just it feels like I should be listening to this while being in a park at a lantern festival or something. There's something very, very magical and mystical, whimsical about this song. Additionally, and just the way it's being played, it's actually stunning. I'm not gonna lie. I feel very drawn to this cover especially, and it's just so magical. I hope you guys understand it and get the same feeling as me. I love that do 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 do. We kind of get that kind of similar melody a few times, and just that the hammer-ons, the pull-offs, and everything. And I love that those darker guitar notes as well, because they add a lot of depth to this moment as well. I'm just really enjoying the direction. We get so many elements of his fingerstyle technique whenever I watch him. Like, he has that hammer-ons, the pull-offs, he has the tapping. He does it all, and his notes are very clean as well. It's very impressive. I'm always floored. Yeah, we kind of get that similar do-do-do-do, which is achieved by a mix of pull-offs and hammer-ons. I just love that sound. Oh my gosh. Stop. That whole like last 30 seconds, that's magic. And I love when he's higher up on those strings, just those really beautiful higher notes that are kind of sitting and creating this really stunning melody. Oh my gosh. And I think there's also an added appreciation for Arijit Singh's song as well, because it's such a very beautiful melody, and it translating into guitar, acoustic guitar fingerstyle, it sounds so good. Oh my gosh. And then you see how he adds those percussive elements that kind of add more emphasis. It kind of creates kind of the illusion that there's more going on in terms of you're adding a percussive element, so it doesn't sound like it's just guitar being played. So it adds a lot of depth to the cover in general, and it's awesome that he can achieve that just with him, merely him, just him, you know? Wait, let me go back to the part that I was gonna talk. There's that common note. We have that common melody, and it's kind of on a higher octave, etc. Just different notes, and it sounds so pretty, so stunning, right? Just beautiful, beautiful, very airy and light. Even that stylistic choice of just kind of having a little bit of pause, just so good, and kind of setting up the next section. The speed also of these hammer-off pull-offs is really wild to me. If you don't know anything about guitar, a hammer-on is when you put pressure suddenly onto a string by just plucking the string, applying pressure. Pull-off is when you literally just pluck the string and you have your hand pressing, right? And then you just pull off. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's really cool. You see it a lot with him, but he's doing it at a speed. He's kind of doing a combination of these two things at a speed that is really kind of crazy, and also in a way that creates a different sound. So it's kind of a mixture of the two techniques into one, so it kind of creates a different technique in itself and a different sound. But I really enjoy his use of them throughout. It really makes the acoustic guitar part a lot more interesting to listen to. You see that do-do-do-do. That was a mix of that and also a slide, which is when you just move your finger across the fret and kind of it bends into a different note. Jeez, that was crazy. Actually, the speed of this part and the change in the shape of his left hand is crazy. So wild. Oh, yes. There's definitely those elements, those signature elements, and that part that we see, that was just a mirrored from earlier. But I really like also the way he transitions into all these different sections. Like, he has very seamless transitions. Oh, let me see if I can find it exactly. So we kind of start off with the first part of the verse or whatever this is, kind of with a more darker, deeper sound, and then we kind of have that more high, beautiful, stunning, shimmering, shining little melody part. And the way he blends and connects these two is really beautiful and special. We have those percussive elements. Do you see how he transitioned? Do, 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 do. He kind of staircased himself up to the place that his hand needs to be, as well as just kind of sonically took you in a direction that takes you from these deeper notes into a more high-pitched, a different register. So just expert use of composition to kind of lead the listener to that moment, and also just make it sound like a really pretty little kind of interlude in between. Oh. Oh, I have chills. I have chills. I have chills. Okay, we're about to get into the last chorus, but oh my gosh, this part, if it's even the most replayed part, I love this little bridge, I guess, that we have going on here. You can also see the percussive elements are also evolving. So he's not just pressing, he's not just using his hand to kind of create percussive feeling by hitting just the strings. He's also hitting the body of the guitar, which you notice, and it also kind of allows him to have more counts that he's kind of percussively emphasizing. Okay. Because usually he's just hitting the strings like which is creating the percussion, but he's also doing something which he does a lot, very often, is using the guitar body also as a percussive instrument. This transition is awesome. Did you see that? He hit the guitar body. Also creates a different sound, right? I feel like I'm melting into his guitar playing. It's so good. Oh my gosh. So good. Oh, like at the intro. Okay, stop. We have to go back. We have to go back. We must go back. I apologize. But the end, oh, inspired. The glistening, clear notes of the guitar in the end. The outro absolutely killed it. Oh my gosh. And I love. Also, another thing he does a lot, which a lot of guitar players do, and it also kind of breaks up the guitar playing, is when you kind of slide down the entire fretboard. Okay, here is what it is. The kind of that sound, it kind of creates a breakup, and also it sounds cool. I really enjoy using this trick sometimes, especially playing guitar, electric guitar. It's like do. It's just kind of a fun little thing to add in there, but he's done that a few times, but it's actually pretty easy to achieve. You could even do it at home probably. But anyways, let's get on. It's just so inspired, so good. This melody is just so good, right? Arijit Singh was onto something. Oh Oh my gosh. The tapping, that's what he's doing. Instead of plucking the string, he's literally tapping directly onto it to create the sound. It's much harder, I feel, especially when it comes to making it sound super clear and actually good. It's hard to kind of make it not sound super buzzy or really quiet. So the fact that these notes are so clear and oh my gosh, so inspired. So good. Oh my gosh. Inspired. I feel inspired just watching that. Alip Ba Ta is the one guitar person that literally always makes me feel very, very unsatisfactory in my skill set. I'm like, wow. Because I feel like we cover a lot of terrain with him. He's just so good. And the song itself was so fun to listen to. I feel like I could just work to that guitar cover. I feel like I just need to make a playlist and use it when I'm doing work, kind of as music to help motivate me, because it's good. It's good. But those are my many thoughts. And the new Alip Ba Ta reaction, well, not new, but my new reaction. Feel free to let me know what else Alip Ba Ta I should watch. Feel free to check out some parent pants for you. Feel free to check out my music. That's really the most important thing in the world. I would appreciate you endlessly if you did that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm disconnected from events. Why linger? That's why these nights are rare.